Actually, no, let's do this. Okay. So we're in a pretend podcast, right? I was asked, well, how did you come up with Trap Walk? Why Trap Walk? It's because when I was let go, when I got that letter that we were gonna close, where am I gonna get money? I was panicking, and I was depressed for 2 weeks, maybe more. I don't know. Who knows? I was depressed, but I was like, okay, I gotta figure something out because I don't know what else to do. And one of my friend, he actually passed away a few years back. He was like, why don't you start selling your food? And I was like, nobody's gonna buy it. It's COVID. Everybody's scared. I was like, just try it. So he pushed me down. Yeah, his name is Juan Carlos. You know him by TT. So give me a second, bro. Give me a second. So yeah, he was like, just try it, bro. Like, what the fuck is gonna happen? And I'm like, damn, podcasts are real. The feelings, emotions. This is too much. Maybe that's why I can do it, but it's like you'll never know what the fuck's gonna happen if you so you try it. So I tried it. First week, boom, mouth, word of mouth. People, their friends. I get a lot of traffic. I got a lot of traffic. My pickup times were noon at 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. religiously every other day on a Wednesday, Friday, and a Saturday. To the point that I got too busy. Like those pickup times are, I was slanging 50 plates a day. And I was like, I was by myself. I have been by myself, except for my friends that helped me from time to time. But I was doing all the work. I was putting on the work. And I was like, TT, like, what the hell? And he was like, I told you, bro. And thank you. Thank you so much for that push. I don't want to cry anymore. But also, I remember, so the name, back in the day, my name was Yo Mama's Cupcakes and Rice Bay. Those are the two things that, I love rice. If I can keep it as that, yeah, that's what I was gonna do. But no. So back in the day, I was in a not very nice neighborhood, and I was like, okay, so what the hell are we gonna name this thing? I remember Ego. I was brainstorming with Ego. We were putting two and two together, but there was a time that I wanted it to be Trap Kitchen because I was trapping. I was in the kitchen slanging food, and but then at that time there was already a Trap Kitchen. So back again, we had to like brainstorm again. And one of our friend, her name is Solita, she was the one who said, "What about Trap Walk? Because you're trapping. Walk is like the walk. The Asian in the Asian culture, walk is like sacred shit." So I was like, yeah, that's what it was. We all agreed that's what it was. There was like three selections. I can't remember the other ones, but Trap Walk was it. So I went with that. Next thing you know, one of my friends, Gio, was like putting logos together, printed shirts, everything else. So I was like, okay, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna have to do this. And then Ego was like, okay, I'm gonna have a photo shoot this week. Bring me a shirt and a plate of food so we can pay them in food. I was like, oh, okay. And that time I was getting my shirts from my good friend Gio, but he's not doing that anymore. So this is where Ben's come in the picture. I met Ben's through Ego, talk, click, became really good friends, food, business, anything. Ben's was doing his shirt and other stuff, and he was coaching me. He was not gatekeeping. I was like, I saw that cup, I need that cup, and I got me a tripod cup because of him. Like he didn't. I was like, oh yeah, no, you're not gonna do copy. No, I'm copying you. And he was like, I don't care. Like do what you gotta do. But that's my that's my good friend. Oh, that's my good friend. We would always support each other, but I support him by playing his music through my food, my videos, and he supports me by sharing my post so people can see it, and vice versa. That's how we did business. And I remember when he wanted lobster, he was like, "Dog, I need I need you to make me a plate. I'm gonna bring you all this stuff." So he went to the supermarket, got lobster and some other stuff, and then I was like, "Okay, I got you. I got some shrimp in here. I'm gonna put a plate together for you." And he dropped off the lobster and it came back, pick it up, cook. That's how that's how it was. And then I remember when he said that if you're not home and I need food, you can just leave it in a mailbox, bro. Yeah, that's our friendship. And I met so many people, and I make dishes named after my friends because that's how I show my love, my appreciation, how thankful I am for them through this journey. And when my friend passed, I posted his dish and somebody questioned me. Just because I don't make music with him, just because I don't do the same thing like what he does, don't have the same circle of friends for the most part. That doesn't mean we're not friends. That doesn't mean I didn't appreciate him. It wasn't disrespectful. I was trying to honor him. So yeah, so if you see me name something after a person, don't question me. If you want me to make you a plate named after you, let me know. I will do that. No shade. But yeah, and for the legal stuff, I have my friend Frenchie was doing all the LLC, my business licensing, my business cards, other stuff too. And yeah, so all my friends, thank you all so much. But back to me because I'm doing all the work. I'm doing marketing. I have to do posting. I have to wash the dishes. I have to do prepping, cleaning, all that stuff. Until one time I broke down because it was too much. I'm like, but nobody recognizes it. To all they see, I mean, is me cooking, putting food, selling it out. But no, there's a lot of levels to it. The stress, like you don't know if you're gonna make money. I don't know if you're gonna break even because it was a lot, and people think that it's just just cook and sell and you make money. No, actually, it was a lot. You have to put money, spend money to make money, and it was a lot of process, a lot of I wouldn't say heartaches, but a lot of tears shed, a lot of it was just a lot. You got to get stuff for this, you got to get stuff for that. So imagine starting from nothing to where I'm at right now. It's actually a blessing. It's actually, I don't see it. I'm not proud of myself yet, but people will always tell me, how do you do it? Bro, I don't know. I'm just technically going with the flow. And the flow is kicking my ass. I know that. But yeah, man, it's always a gamble. A gamble because you don't know if you're gonna make money this week, or if you don't know if you're gonna get enough orders for this week. A gamble because it's not certain. It's not like if you work a normal job and you got 9 to 5. No, there are some days that you get zero. There are some days that you get a lot. So it's a rough, it's a hit or miss. It's a, I don't know how to explain it. It's not for the weak. And I ain't no bitch, but damn. I ain't no bitch, but damn. This year has been rough, actually. So, yeah, it's a tough, a tough world.